Welcome to In the Bonus, a hoop show for hoop heads. My name is Elias Somar. We got a full house today. You know what I'm saying? Ball player Luck.
Yo.
Slick Vic. You know what I mean? Thomas up in here. And Don is here with us as well. And we're ready to go, man. We're ready to go. Brand new season. What's good, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
Chilling.
Everything great.
What's the update on the Brooklyn game?
I can pull that game up.
Last I saw, I changed it to the Knicks because the Knicks are about to start. But last I saw, VJ Edgecombe dunked on like 3 people.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn's a welcome mat. Welcome to Brooklyn, where you could come get a win at.
64-53, Philadelphia.
Jeez.
Brooklyn is like the late 80s, early 80s, mid 80s New York Knicks on Channel 9, 1985. King the Animal Bannister.
I love they remind me of them 1980 Clippers with Benoit Benjamin.
Wow.
That's cool. That, my friend, is painful. Oh, man. I like that.
Them teams was the word. That's an easy win when you played the Clippers back then.
Benjamin said it all. Here's a guy that had all the potential in the world. He just didn't want it bad enough. No heart. No basketball heart.
Oh.
Soft as vanilla ice cream in the sun. Big guy, too. Like, I don't know his stats like that, but I could imagine he was averaging like 7 rebounds a game with that big body.
He was a big guy.
Yeah, he was.
He was skilled. He was skilled, man. You know who comes to mind when you say Benoit Benjamin? And not so drastically, but pretty much just as big a disappointment as Stanley Roberts.
He's more talented than Shaq.
Yeah, he was. He was. I love watching him. You know, I just got to go back to LSU to watch it.
Yeah, dude had the
NBA
talent.
sucked eggs, yo.
Right.
Dude had the talent. Him and Chris Jackson and Shaq. I don't know why they didn't win a championship there, man.
Well, I know one name that stopped them from winning a chip. One name. And he came from the borough of Queens.
Oh, Kenny Anderson?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That was a good game. That was a good game to watch.
But ain't none of them do 4 years. If they would did 4 years and try something, they could have got it, but they went for the money.
But I think didn't Stanley Roberts play for the Clippers?
I can't remember who he ended up on.
He did. He did play for the Clippers. He did.
Play for the Clippers,
You're
right?
You're right. He did.
Yeah, he just had injuries, man. I got the dude had a jump shot and everything for a big man, man.
He had a jumper. He had a dribble. He was like a big man with a good power dribble game around the hoop, man. He was a problem. Just disappointing, yo.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. So before we get started, let's thank these sponsors. Let's thank Redeem Vacations. Let's thank Bats Footwear, and let's also thank Total Package Energy. Go to their websites.com, each one of them, support them, and tell them the Real HD Show sent you for discounts and savings. All right, fellas, let's jump into what we do, which is Hoop Streets. Let's get to it. Started, man. There are some unique ways that hoop is meeting life right now, and isn't your man Ganja in trouble again?
Oh gosh,
Your boy John Morant, man.
and he gets
Drama
suspended.
Ran, drama
Talk to us about this one, Av.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So in the
Holy
fourth
Ja.
quarter of a recently close game, and for most of the game, really, he looked like he was like disinterested, not very involved in the offense, and yeah, kind of has a history with the coaches of like, remember how the dude that got fired? They were kind of trying to run a not pick and roll heavy offense, and he kind of wants to be in the pick and roll. He's been kind of standoffish as far as like, involvement with the team, with the coaching staff rather. And apparently one of after this game, one of the coaches like kind of put him on blast and challenged him, and I guess he responded in a certain way, so they suspended him for what was the term? Oh yeah, for a tone deemed inappropriate. Yeah, but the coach approached him basically about his lack of leadership. But Josh, he's looked good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think he's shooting like 20% or whatever from three. Now, obviously, we know that's not what he does. That's not his thing. But hasn't been attacking the rim. Like if you look at it throughout his career, like he's at the lowest. It's gotten less and less throughout his career, and that right now it's at its lowest rate. I saw a graph, but I don't know if I have the numbers right in front of me right now. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Like we're kind of like he's not at the level of what we thought he would be. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not
Right.
He's not on the tier of like these guys like Luka, like Wemby, like
SGA.
SGA. He's like he's still a beast. He's still a problem, but he hasn't evolved to be where we thought he would be at this point. So I don't know.
Nah, because when he came in, it's like my girl's brother always says, "Luck, you know how to pick him." So I did. And I said, "This kid is gonna be the next face of the league or whatever." And for a little while, it looked like it was happening. And then, until it didn't look like it was happening anymore, all of this stuff, and all this stuff he does started coming into play. And he would guard you now every time. They're like best friends. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
That's why I call him Ganja.
yeah, you're right. I know.
Yes,
And it's like drama, and I like D Zone drama ran. I like that. Oh man, he's disappointing, B. He needs to like really refocus himself and mature up, because everybody else took his light. Look, SGA came out where took this dude's light. What's his name? What's his name? The point guard that came to the Spurs. What's his name again?
Who, Fox?
Fox. Fox cut his hair off so that he's not associated with anymore. And he's gonna take his spot too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. People are just taking his spot, man. I mean, look at Bronson. Look at Bronson. Bronson picked himself up, got up, and like ODB said, get up and be somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's getting the same thing with Bronson at this point.
I mean, it's an interesting. This is an interesting conversation. Like, would you guys take right now, like, if you're the Grizzlies and you could trade Ja and get like Trae Young, would you do it?
Wow, it's so crazy you mentioned that because I was just thinking about that.
I'm getting rid of him.
I'll get ready. I'll get ready to play GM. Who wants him? Do you think he can go somewhere? Who wants him?
Right.
I'm serious, because it's either he gonna kill himself, or or get himself killed. I won't say he's gonna kill himself. Get himself killed, hurt up in some way. We want to see that happen. But why you gonna have is he turning into a cancer?
I'm getting rid of him, man. Me and my brother was just talking about him just before I got on the show with you guys, and I said I hope he doesn't become one of those documentaries where you had a fallen star that was up and then all of a sudden down because of his associations. Like say for instance, him having a friend God forbid, shoot somebody and John Morant is involved somehow, some kind of way where he gets locked up for it. And now this whole dude's career is over. Me, like I told my brother, I don't care if you're a grown man, you're still my son. His father, I would slap the shit out of him, excuse my language, because I'm like, you have a daughter. You have a daughter, my man. And at the end of the day, you still carrying my last name, bro. So I don't care what you doing on the court or off the court, man. It's what's messing you up right now. And I would have suspended him for a couple of games, man. I think John Morant needs to sit, or Memphis needs to think about getting rid of him, man.
I think you're right.
So the question I had for you, Don, was: do you think he would lift to be playing like a Robin to somebody's Batman on the Eastern Division?
Nah, I think his, Vic, God, I think him. John Morant, first of all, he played himself out of a major contract. His next contract, I think, is done. So I just think he needs to go somewhere where he compliments somebody at this point, because he should have been that, like Luck said, he should have been that face of the NBA, but due to the Onyx antics and all the stuff he was doing, it's like this dude has become that B player where he was an A player at one time, man. I just really think he needs to go somewhere. Like my brother said, they should ship his ass to Utah. But
oh my God,
I was like, I just think his all around aura, guys, I think he just really messed up his whole persona of even. I mean, think about it. What commercials that John Morant did? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this dude should have been that. And I didn't even know that he spoke to AI and Michael Vick, two people that he could have learned from that went through all of this. Vic getting locked up. We all know AI history with his boys, when he came in the league. So I would have took that and learned from them two gentlemen and said, you know what, man, let me get my shit together, man.
And Memphis is wild right now, man. Memphis, wow, that's a wild place to be right now.
Right.
I mean, it's ill too though, because he's not from that. But I'm saying it's ill because he's not from that. Like, this is a dude that went to private school.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get that, man. I don't get that with, like I told my brother, is this something that was always in him that he wanted to come out because he got the money?
Yeah, maybe.
No, it is, man. That's the craziness, man. It's like, he one of them 90, back in the 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kid that got a nice front lawn and house and want to come out in fatigues and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And hustle when his parents is like, they're homeowners. You know what I'm saying? They just want to hustle just because it look cool.
Why are you selling crack, bro? You have a backyard.
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, but speaking of Ja and commercial, his commercial viability, his rookie card is surging right now. But not for the right reasons. Not for the right reasons.
Oh,
really?
No, not for his talent. It's for something else. The card captures the NBA superstar flexing his muscles, posing in a classic Grizzlies throwback uniform. In the crowd behind him are Memphis rappers Key Glock, Young Dolph, and Crunchy Black are all behind him in the picture. And guess what? All of them dead.
Wow. Oh, you do some digging, Vic. My goodness. Dang.
All of them are gone. All of them are fallen rappers out of down south or whatever, and they happen to all be in the picture behind him. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I should have blew it up.
I'm blowing it up. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, and they're all in the background, kind of surrounding him while he's kind of flexing, and that's why his rookie card is surging. Don, it's a sad day when rappers got to help you boost your stock, man. I don't know.
Dead rappers.
Yeah, that's wow. Yo, what's funny, guys? Speaking of Memphis players, man, I was at work last week, and who I get to meet, man. He was there visiting I guess a family member that has cancer. Remember Sharu Raul Rahim?
Yeah.
Used to play for Memphis, man. I got to meet the guy, dude.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, cool brother, man. That dude about 6'11", 7 feet, yeah.
Really? I remember he was a forward. I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah, talented guy too for that height, man.
You never know. He may have a little that Patriots dude, the Hernandez in him. You know, ready to snap at any time.
I hope not, Tom.
There ain't nobody really think he was like, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you brought that back. I ain't heard his name in a minute.
Didn't he commit suicide in jail or something?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, Tom, talk to us, man.
Yeah, but GM, man. Okay, all right.
Talk to us, man. Let's go.
Hold
Let's get
on.
it.
I already got my squad.
All right. Well, Greg Olden ain't in this one.
So we gonna let Tom.
Greg Olden ain't in this one, but
got this moment. Go ahead, bro.
all right. So I would love to have Greg Olden in this one, but I was looking at Aldridge, Maurice Lucas, Walton, Dame, and I like Brandon Roy.
I guess we can go round robin. Anybody can jump in.
Yep. Yeah, I got my squad. Mine's is going to be Pippen at the point guard, Clyde Glad at shooting guard.
Pippen. Wow.
I got Cliff Robinson at small forward. I got Rasheed Wallace at power forward. And I got prime Bill Walton, championship Bill Walton in the middle.
Wow. All right. I got my backcourt, man. I got Brandon Roy. I got Damian Lillard. I'm actually gonna put Clyde at small forward.
Okay.
I got Aldridge at power forward, and I got my man, one of the best players from overseas, and he bust Kareem ass when he was younger, man. And that's my man Sabonis.
Sabonis gave Kareem some business to win.
Oh yes, he did. Look, you got to go back and look at some tape, brother.
Oh, you got me on that one, bro. I'm gonna have to do my digging.
Oh.
I gotta do my digging on that. I ain't never
Look
seen
at
that.
that. Don't talk about my man. Yo, don't talk about my man face.
Yo, look, he gave Kareem, Kareem even talked about it, man.
I gotta hide.
He gave the Kareem the business, look.
What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Okay. I gotta check that out.
Yo, I think I would take I think I'd take Dame at point. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Drexler at the 2. Small forward. No, I'm gonna put Drexler at small forward and take Brandon Roy at the 2. Power forward. Yeah, I gotta take him. Power forward, I'm gonna take Cliff Robinson. Fun fact, he had a house in Connecticut, and he would let cats borrow, like theoretically house it for him. They should throw mad big ass house parties at his crib. But
wow.
But center, I don't know. Just because nobody said his name, I might just throw Rashid at center. Why not?
Oh, I said his name at power forward though.
Oh, you said power forward. Okay.
Oh yeah, I had him at power forward. I love Rashid. Big fan. One of my favorite
everybody
fours of all times.
That's fine.
That's the only championship they got, huh? With Bill Walton.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only chip they got, bro. That's the only one.
I think so.
No,
Kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
In the same vein, man. In the same vein, you know, this circular conversation comes up all the time, but this is a unique way to kind of settle it. The LeBron versus Jordan debate that seems to go on and on and on for infinity. But this is a unique way to settle it. I saw this online. I said I'll bring it to the fellas.
Okay. Okay.
Can we settle it based on their opponents in their championship games? And whether, you know, who had harder opponents to face, vice versa, during their reign. What say y'all?
Ooh.
So, of course, you see Jordan's championship opponents, and then you see LeBron's, and let's get after it. What y'all think?
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
that's a tough one.
I mean, you got. I mean, the Jordan one. You got 3 out of 5 of those was MVPs in the league.
Yeah, and one guy who I felt should have got an MVP and he got gypped, in my opinion. Clyde should have gotten one.
Yeah, so I Magic, Barkley, Karl Malone, you know, the child molester there.
The black neck trucker.
Yeah, look, I can't even call it what that brother did, man. But you know, on the court, he was a hell of a player.
Hell of a player. Hell of a player.
Yeah, you know what? I go with it's tough on that LeBron squad too there. I mean, you know, Dirk one-handedly beat LeBron.
Miami.
Yeah, you know, it was Dirk and a bunch of, you know, traveling nurse players on that team with him, man. I gotta go with the Mike team, man. I gotta go with the Mike team. I just think, I mean, you know, Tim Duncan was just incredible in itself, and I think him and Curry, I think, was more of the nemesis out of anybody on that team for LeBron, man. But I'm gonna definitely go with the Mike team, man.
Okay. Yeah, it's a toughie. I'm rolling with the Mike team, though. It's a toughie. I mean, look at Gary Payton. You know, led his team to the champion. Well, not to the champion, but to the conference finals. You know what I mean? You got Magic that won 5. No, yeah, 5. Yep, 5. Barkley led Phoenix to one conference appearance. Clyde the Glide 2 times out of 3 years as the prime player. Karl Malone 2 times as well. You know what I'm saying? Him and Stockton 2 times as well, 2 times appeared. You know, so now one time all these guys was Jordan's real focus on the other team. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a roll with them. It was tougher era, less restrictions on defensive techniques. So yeah, I roll with them. Even though it was tough because you got Steph on the other side is the well, how could I say, the guy that reinvented the way 3-pointers are looked at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's always a tough call. You know, and you got Durant, who's a 1 in 100 years type of ball player. You know, Kawhi load management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Load Management. You know what I mean? That's what kind of messed it up for me is Mr. Load Management over there. Can't rock with that. And Tim Duncan, you know, Tim is Tim. You know, he's nice. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna roll the Jordan side there on that one.
Gary Payton kind of fucks it up for me for Jordan.
Okay.
Because he's I mean, no disrespect to Gary Payton.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everybody that's on both sides of this picture, I would rank him probably the lowest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I could ride with you on that. I could.
Yeah, I could go with you on that. I could
rock with you on that. The only thing I would say about Gary, though, I'm not gonna go too long. I'm gonna let you finish rock out. The only thing I can say about Gary, though, is that one time in the finals, he did give Jordan some good defense. But I don't care what Jordan said on the last dance. Gary gave him good defense, bro.
I think, to me, like the biggest difference between Jordan and MJ, well, other than the fact that they don't compare at all, they're 2 different types of players, but when Jordan was on the Bulls, bro, that was the best team in the league. I don't care, no, you know what I mean? When they were winning, when they finally got together, they were the best team in the league. They were the Golden State. You know what I'm saying? LeBron had that for those couple of years in Miami Heat, and he wasn't nowhere near as successful. But I will say that when he went back to Cleveland, when he beat Golden State, to me that was crazy impressive. As far as Nowitzki, yeah, he didn't have nobody on the squad with him, but he also whooped Kobe's ass too, and nobody ever says nothing about that.
True.
He whooped a lot of people's ass on that.
That's true. He did whoop Kobe ass. That's true.
But Av, you know, I say the same thing, Av, for Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan put it on Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, they don't say that. That Timmy had a monster squad. Timmy had Kawhi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's tough. I might have to in this picture. I might have to go with LeBron because there's 4 VPs on that side.
Okay. What say you, Tom? What say
It's
you,
like a
Tom?
little 2 different eras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm going with the Jordan era, man, because ain't nobody gonna get up when they come down the hole from the other side. They ain't gonna. Tim is gonna be all right, but the rest of them, Levinsky gonna be black and blue. Curry lucky if he get to the hole. Kawhi is gonna be Kawhi, but they gotta get up. Back in there when they were gonna get their champions on the other side, you couldn't come down the hole. So they definitely gonna shoot or miss. And they gonna get rebounds. I just see it like that. Like somebody gotta get up. I don't see who gonna get up. Who gonna get up? They gonna get tired of coming to the hole.
Yeah.
Walkie gonna lay somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Walkie gonna get Kawhi. Mailman gonna be on Duncan and Levinsky on the switches, and then somebody gonna chase fucking Durant around. They gotta get up. Like they ain't coming to the hole.
I didn't look at it like that. I didn't look at it like
He's coming to the hole.
Yeah, Team Jordan would definitely play above the rim for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I say, with LeBron, I think he can play in both eras because of his body type physicality. Or is he gonna cry?
Yeah, it'd have been funny to watch him and Barkley go at it.
So what league rules are we playing by? Are we playing by the Jordan League rules for defense, or the LeBron League rules for defense?
True.
That's the thing.
That's a good question. That's a good question. My thing is, guys, are we looking at a younger Magic or older Magic? If we looking at a younger Magic, I'm thinking he might get busy on that LeBron team. He might put up a triple-double on that team over there, man. If we're looking at a younger Magic.
Let me ask you guys something. Okay. Because I respected load management Leonard as far as a defensive player in this era. This you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that his style of defense, because I always respected his defensive game, would have done well in the 80s and 90s?
No.
The prime Kawhi, like
prime
Spurs. I mean, prime defensive Kawhi.
Yeah.
Spurs Kawhi, I think so, yeah. But as he got better offensively, he kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of decreased. I mean, and now, now he's not fast like that no more. Like now he could guard a dude like Giannis.
Okay.
Just because of his strength, because he's so strong now, you know what I mean? But he doesn't have the lateral quickness anymore to guard those perimeter guys. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I like to add on to that, Luck? My question would be to everybody here is, do y'all think Kawhi would have been a starter or coming off the bench?
Good question.
And
that's the question.
You know what? Kawhi's career is very, very similar to Pippen. Because when he came in,
good point.
He was real raw, and he was, kind of drafted, as a defensive guy. But he developed that jumper, and he developed, all the offensive stuff he got. To the point that, what I mean, when he's healthy, he, at times he's the best. To me, he looks like the best player in the league when he's healthy.
I look at some of these players in the league that, that's good now, but I always wonder would they have been actual starters or they would actually been coming off the bench with certain coaches.
A lot of that has to do with play style too. Like I know back then, a lot of dudes, Curry might not even got run.
That's my thing, Ab. That's why I said that question to everybody, because I said that to somebody. I don't think Curry would have been a starter.
You think he'd have been like his father?
I think he would have came off the bench. Look,
it wasn't valued like that. The skill set wasn't the shooting wasn't valued like that. Ironically, you know what I mean? He would have,
Yeah, it was.
That
It
is
was
true. You know, I never
big
thought
man.
about it
It was
that
a
way.
big
I'm
man's
glad you
era.
guys actually put that on the floor. That's
I
enlightening.
think he actually would have. I think he actually would have flourished too, coming off the bench even back then. I think he would have flourished because of his range and you know him. Like say for instance, you put him and take Steve Kerr off the Bulls and put Curry there, coming off the bench. You see what I'm saying? Like that. I know Mike would have loved that.
Well, you know what? So now you're gonna make me push a conversation that's probably gonna piss Avarice off a little bit, right? So if we're gonna say that about Curry as a possibility, I know this is all hypotheticals, right? So BJ Armstrong in this era.
No, don't try it. You can't. I'm not gonna give BJ Armstrong extra props because the coaches of the '80s weren't wise enough to see that Curry had an incredible skill set. That's crazy.
BJ Iowa Armstrong will get buckets off the bench in this era, right?
Nah, man. BJ Armstrong, it would be Deuce McBride right now. If he was lucky.
I tell you what, I would have rather take in this time and era coming off the bench. I would have rather take Craig Hodges.
Yeah, I could see Craig Hodges being like minus the gambling, being like Malik Beasley. You know what I'm saying?
That spot up 3-point shooter.
Hold tight. Let me just try to piggyback off you with that though. Yo, real talk. You guys seen Craig Hodges shoot lately?
No, I haven't.
Sure, he don't miss.
Not bad, bro.
He don't miss. And I'm talking about all 3-pointers.
I'll take him over BJ Armstrong right now.
I'm talking about 3-pointers. He don't miss. Yeah, you might be right. He probably would have shined heavy in this era.
Yeah, he would fit.
You're probably right.
A very good fit.
BJ Armstrong would be campaign.
Wow, that's damn.
Nah,
I'm playing.
Hey man, we see how this lineup is here for both Jordan and LeBron's opponents. And you see, lots of melanin in the pitch, only one white boy present, man. Are we entering a league and an era where that complexion is going to change a whole lot? What do y'all think, man, based on like the current face of the league? I'm going to show y'all a clip real quick, and then we'll come back on the other side. Return of the anti-gravity white boys. Let's see.
Anti-gravity white boys.
Yeah.
These three main players right here are ridiculous. We got Cooper Flag, Johnny Furphy, and we got Mataz. I don't know what's in the water, but what is going on?
Giving them. The children of Brent Barry.
The days of white boys in the NBA just being jump shooters are done. These three main players right here are ridiculous. We got Cooper Flag, Johnny Furphy, and we got Mataz. I don't know what's in the water, but what is going on?
Get off me.
The days.
All right. So in another 30 years, does the complexion of this team or these teams, plural, change? Does it vary at that point? You got Joker, you got the invasion of the Euro step.
The European invasion. Oh, it changes. It changes. It already changed. Let's be real, right?
Gotta look at it like this. All white boys can't play hockey. They got to go somewhere else or can't play football. Now, basketball is there now, and they can't. It's like I tell my brother-in-law, he a marching band guy. I say, yo, these kids down here cannot play soccer, baseball, or football, so they're gonna have to do something else. And that's what's coming to the league now. The majority of them can bounce a ball, get in the weight room and stretch. They got ups. That's it.
Yep.
I mean, also, there aren't that many tall ass human beings. Like all three of them dudes that you showed the picture, they're all like 6'10".
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's only so many 7-foot humans on Earth. You know what I mean? And a lot of them happen to be Caucasian.
Right.
And another thing, their parents got that traveling money.
Yeah, that's a real thing too, bro. That's a real thing.
That part right there. Hey, look, Brent Barry was a dunk champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rex Chapman was around. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to
like
think
the progenitors of that idea. You know what I mean?
go back to like Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers, the bad boy.
Chambers.
You know what I'm saying?
Legit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. Tom Chambers was legit. And look at Bobby Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
I done seen him give Larry Bird a helmet. He slammed on Larry Bird so hard Larry Bird went falling out of bounds. Bobby Jones.
All right, last couple ones. So it was Halloween the other day, and Zion thinks WNBA needs to wear costumes. Check this out. WNBA players should wear bikinis during the games so people will watch more.
That sounds like Zion. That's a Zion we've gotten to know.
They gonna kill him. They gonna kill him.
Look at him. He looks thirsty in that picture, bro.
Right. Skinning and grinning.
Yeah, he looks thirsty, son. He hasn't learned his lesson yet.
He's the Al Bundy of the NBA, man.
He like the fat kid that loves cake.
like a thirsty Eddie
You
Winslow.
remember that face Al Bundy used to make? He used to rub his hand.
Looking at the Jug magazine.
Yes, sir.
Yo, he's a fat kid. When it comes to women, he's a fat kid that loves cake, B. Real talk. You know? It don't shock me, man. It don't shock me with this guy.
Speaking of costumes and NBA players, man, let's look at what your man and Mr. MVP is doing.
Oh gosh. Like, what could I say, man? What could I say? I don't know, man.
He went back to
rocking that, bro.
He's like a hot dog, man. He look like
like
a hot dog in mud.
I thought he was. Is he making a remake of the Superfly?
hey, Av, that's his Gordon Gartrell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Word.
Yo, what's that? Yo, guys, what's that candy we used to eat when we was younger, man? Caramel candy.
Sugar Daddy.
Like a bag of caramel candy.
Catch.
Yeah, the Sugar Daddy, the lollipop, the Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the name of that one.
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
You got Sugar Babies and Sugar Daddy. That's almost like a peanut something because it's caramel.
Yo, man.
The color's just different. It's crazy.
Hey, y'all don't think that looks better in person?
Take the bag off.
On him, not me.
Take the bag off.
Is that a bag or I thought that was a jacket? I wasn't sure.
Nah, she got bag under his shoulder and they got the tie on.
Yes,
oh man, he rocking the Balenciaga, huh?
He got gloves on too.
Crazy work.
Yeah. That's what it looked like. I thought Russell Westbrook had too much going on back in his heyday with that stuff. Oh, he disappointed me too. I was like, oh, come on, Russ. Come on. Didn't Russ wear a dress?
He might have.
Right?
He might have.
Yeah. Might have wore a dress. And he was MVP around that time too.
Hey man, so speaking of people in Halloween and costumes and all that, I was going to show all of the NBA players and what they did. I'm not going to do that. What I will show you though, somebody is kind of vibing and calling back an old legend, an old point guard legend. Check this one out. Last one.
And you just gonna look at him, bro? Nah, I'm swinging. First of all, I'm backing up, bro. This is just complete violation, bro. Nah, man. Come
No.
on, bro.
No.
And you just gonna look at him, bro?
There's
Nah, I'm
mochi.
swinging.
No.
First of all, I'm backing up, bro.
Not cool.
Cheeks to the face is wicked.
Not
Like, what are we on, bro? Like, y'all just be doing anything. Like, what's up?
He didn't even dunk on him. He smacked board.
You just laid it up.
Yeah, pretty much. I've seen some things happen on the court now. I mean, I've seen it go down.
No.
Hey,
I
that
remember
ain't
the
an
Rise.
arm bar. I don't know what they call that.
Now, I remember the Rise tournament one time, man. This cat was real nice too, man. This kid named Corey. So Corey comes down court. He used to look like Marcus Liberty, like a 6'4" Marcus Liberty, and his game was smooth. Came down court, banged it, like, boom! But the dude's face was like below his waistline, and I was just cracking up on the sideline, son. I was like, no, he didn't just do that to him.
I don't know what part of the game was that though.
Gave him a beef stew.
Yeah.
I heard that. Wow.
Oh,
Stew.
man, what they call that? A booty layup?
Yeah,
No.
Terrible.
man. He got it.
Nah.
Hey, you know that was commitment. I gotta give it to him. He was purposed. He had an aim. He had a goal.
Hey.
He had a form and a function, and that was execution.
Money got too.
I don't know what the purpose was, but
Money got too close. If you ain't gonna jump, you don't need to be that close.
Word.
So he gave him the butt.
Man. Oh, man.
The butt of our jokes now.
Oh, man.
yeah, man. Just wanted to show
Hilarious, son.
You could never know. He could have released some gas on him too.
Yeah, oh, that would have been the worst.
Oh my gosh,
that would have been the worst.
Oh man,
the new expression for the gas face.
Bringing that back.
He didn't even dunk on him. It was just like he smacked board or something.
Yeah, he smacked board, all right.
Right. Yo, every comment is a one-liner. Let's keep it going.
Worst. I could have never played with that dude again, man. I'd have never played. Even if I was on his team, I'd have been like, "Yo, coach, I'm never playing with him again, bro."
Oh man, he's still. That was good.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to keep it moving? Here we go.
Yep.
So we are moving on from Hoop Streets, and now we are moving on to distant relatives. Ready, Luck?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Baby, go back inside. Go, baby. Go back in the bed. Go. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. Put it down.
Okay. You ready? You ready to rock, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, so basically, man, distant relatives this week, pretty special. You know what I mean? This is the distant relatives showing a DNA lineage between two guys, and the younger of the two, I absolutely am taking an educated speculation that he's never ever watched this other guy play ever in his life. You know what I mean? There we go. Yeah, where the game comes from. That's right. Now check this out. I am absolutely sure that this young man probably just started watching YouTube's around. That's right.
Take it away.
Yes, sir. I'm absolutely I'm taking an educated speculation. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? A person can't always be right. But I absolutely don't believe that Wemby, until as of late, ever watched Ralph Sampson a day in his life. I honestly don't believe he ever did. All right, and it just goes to prove my how could I say, my thesis, my theory, my belief that there's a DNA link from yesteryear's player to today's player. One
Stop
way or the
that,
other.
man. Lady,
You're
I
going
mean,
to see
this.
the link every single time. Once you take a
Stop,
closer look, you
stop.
will see DNA connection, a relative,
Yeah,
a relationship, being relative to each other as
hungry.
if they were relatives to each other. You know what I'm saying? So both these guys, what? Above 7'3", because Ralph is definitely 7'4".
Ralph Sampson.
Check that.
bro.
Yeah, definitely the above 7'3" players. You know what I'm saying? With unique skills and talents. And I'm gonna show you here a person from that era speaking about Ralph Sampson and how they looked at him from that era while playing against him or with him. So here's the first guy that comes up as a actual witness of what
Could
Ralph
have
Sampson
been
was in his
the
time.
greatest player to ever play. That's how good he was. That's how good he was. He was shooting jump shots and doing things before we knew that bigs could shoot threes. He already had a handle. He's one of the first players in the modern era that I saw block Kareem's skyhook. You know, I know Wilt had done it, but I didn't see that. When I saw Ralph do it, I was like, whoa, nobody can block that, you know, and he did it. Him and Akeem Olajuwon, that was a real twin tower. I mean, Ralph Sampson his trajectory was to be the greatest player, or one of the greatest players to play, if he wouldn't have gotten hurt. I think he would have been that impactful on both sides of the ball. And I think Victor has a chance to do that as well.
Victor Wembanyama is already labeled as the next sensation in the NBA, unlike anything we've seen before. Even LeBron James called the young Frenchman an alien for his size and skill set. But former Golden State Warrior Chris Mullin noted how Wemby actually reminds him of a player from a past era. If you look at Ralph Sampson in his Virginia days and his early career before injury, a version of that. Now this kid is special, no doubt about it, and he put together an incredible rookie season. Both teams 7'4", agile, fast and athletic, with extraordinary ball skills and a soft shooting touch. Mullin's comparison makes perfect sense. But I must admit, a version of that I felt like I've seen. But that's what sports is all about, watching something and making it better. That's what Kobe did by trying to emulate Michael Jordan. That's how this game keeps maturing and getting better. I'm sure he didn't watch Ralph Sampson, but I know when I see something, I'm like, wow, that's a version of that.
Elect Ralph Sampson.
You want to take over, Luck, or you want me to run that last one?
You know what? Yeah, run that. I'm gonna say this. I'm standing on what those two guys said. You know what I'm saying? Mullin, who actually played with Ralph Sampson for a little bit in Golden State, and that was on the decline of his career because of those knee injuries. And B.J. Armstrong being a witness to what this guy did while being on the court, live up close and personal and stuff. And I have quotes from many other people talking about Ralph, but I'm gonna save that for No More Props, They Want Property when we get around to Ralph. Right? I got a lot of good comments from great Hall of Famers at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we can rock this one out. Let this one rock.
University of Virginia.
A miraculous shot. 2-on-1. Sampson the trailer. Beautiful. To Sampson. Oh, Sampson. They go to Sampson. Wheels on Waldin. Gets it.
Push-up man for the fast break style. Sampson looks like he'd be better at our game.
1-2 MVP honor. Sampson.
I love it when he's tossing people's balls into the
Loose ball.
crowd.
Sampson will get an easy
You wanted to say something through these, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I just love watching the guy when it's time to block a shot, man. He's tossing it into the crowd. I love that.
All right, trivia time.
Go ahead.
If Ralph and Wemby are the best at their position in this era, create the Frankenstein rival opponent with parts from these players. So I thought this was interesting.
Ooh, I like that.
If nobody could deal with these dudes, what would you take from these 4 dudes to create the ultimate opponent for one of these 2 guys?
Wow.
What would you take from Chris Webber's game? What would you take from Garnett's game?
I think I'm gonna take
from Giannis. What would you take from Jokic?
I think I'm gonna take the power from Chris. I'm gonna take the footwork from KG. I'm gonna take the athleticism from Giannis, and then I'm gonna take the IQ from Joker.
Dang. Like that.
Av, what you think, man? I saw this question. I thought it was super interesting.
I mean, no, that's perfect. What Don says, perfect. You know, other than that, I would just, we've seen Wemby and Giannis go against each other, and that's pure entertainment. But yeah, I like what Don said. I'm rocking with that.
Okay. So this is right up your alley, Luck. What say you, bro?
Yo, son, if I say anything, that's just me wanting to hear myself talk. He said it best, bro. I'm with that. I ain't got nothing else contrary.
Tom, what you think? Who you take?
To say anything, I was thinking about the IQ of Joker and Chris Webber with the passing and whatnot. KG with footwork and Giannis just going crazy.
Word.
Dope,
I'm good with that.
Dope. Yeah. He'd be like a Serpentor NBA player. Just put parts of everybody together and put them up there.
Word.
All right, man. We're going to keep it moving.
Yep. So I think with this next clip, here you're going to see more of like Ralph Sampson's ability to shoot the ball against the Sonics in 1986. 1986, both the Twin Towers were just going crazy throughout the league at the time, him and Hakeem. But, at the time, Ralph had won an MVP for the All-Star game maybe 2 years before. So at this point, it was Hakeem's time in the sun right now. You know what I'm saying? But Ralph was giving these people all they can handle. He would be hitting spin around jump shots. He could pass the rock. He had a sky hook of his own. He was very, very versatile offensive player. The only thing the man didn't do was shoot a 3. And it's because the era he was in, this was a little bit before Bill Laimbeer got the green light to shoot 3s from the center position. And the next footage, we're going to see Ralph.
Another trivia moment.
What we
Go ahead, Luck. You can read that one.
Okay. What scary way is Ralph Sampson a Wemby? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what scary way is Ralph Sampson and Wemby super similar? Nice. So option A, height. B, wingspan. C, vertical jump. D, first-year rookie stats. Good question. What say y'all on the floor and at home? Anybody at home, please text it in if you got the answer.
Wingspan.
Okay. All right. Who else?
You remember when we talked about this on the phone, right, Luck?
Yeah. That's why I'm not going to participate.
Height and wingspan seem pretty obvious. I'm going to say vertical jump. I'm going to say vertical just to be different.
Okay.
Don, what's your thoughts, bro? How are they super similar?
I think definitely the wingspan. Obviously, Wemby is much taller. And the vertical is interesting because I seen Wemby the other night do something, man. For his height, I couldn't believe, man. He did a crossover spin around fadeaway jump shot, and I was like, how is he doing this at 7'6", bro?
Right.
What are we talking about here with this dude, man? I told y'all, man, before the season started, man, he's my MVP, man.
Yes, you did. You did say that. I remember when you said that too.
He's in my. If he don't win it, he's definitely top 2.
Yeah, I remember you saying that as much as I remember Avarice first telling me about this kid when he was still in Europe. He had sent me a YouTube on this guy, and I was like, all right, you know, you got to put some muscle on. I had my doubts a little bit, but both you guys made me believers on this kid, man. This kid is a problem. Yo, man. Tom, wait, Tom didn't get a shot at it.
Wingspan.
Oh, you said wingspan. Okay.
Wingspan.
Yeah, he said that a little earlier.
Okay,
we got it coming.
So Vic, you want to leave that out there a little bit longer for the folks at home, and then if when we come to the end of it,
Dear Crucifix on Twitch says it's wingspan.
Okay. A lot of people talking to wingspan. All right, it's true though. You know, the wingspan.
You watch it again, you see how he blocking them shots, man, and then he's barely jumping on the dunk.
Word. Barely.
Well, that would be a good answer, but the correct answer is D. First year rookie stats.
Yeah.
Killed me. I didn't realize it till me and Luck was actually doing the homework on the show, and we was looking them up. Look at what they both. So they both were first year number 1 overall picks in their first year. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them had very similar blocks per game.
Yep.
But the crazy thing is, look at their rebounds per game. Damn near identical. Damn near 11. Damn near 11 per. They average 11 per game, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at their points per game. Both of them average damn near 21 points a game.
Crazy.
That's nuts.
You know what's crazy though? I mean, I'm kind of surprised at the assist for Ralph Sampson because he actually was a good passer.
He was a good passer. But you know what though? He was a good passer, definitely, and you can see it. What I would say about that first season though, he center exclusively. And you know, in that era, what the centers were supposed to be doing at that point in time, and that's what he was doing, right? So he's down low. And now he got his little spin around jumper from mid range, whatever. But you know, he was down there dunking and putting back in. You know, at 7'4", you know, Bill Fitch was kind of probably playing him to play classic center. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't realize like the years though. It's funny because both of their years in 8'3", 8'4", 2'3", 2'4".
Oh, that's deep. Okay. Wow.
That's kind of crazy there. That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. And one guy played all 82 games, and one guy did 71. And you know, I'm gonna do a deep dive on Sampson, but the only thing I'm gonna say about not today though, but what I'm gonna say about Sampson though, one of the differences with him and Wemby, and I can't walk out of here without saying it, is that one guy doubted himself and one guy didn't. Sampson wasted a few years in college because of the same fear that he has for Wemby right now. You know what I mean? And because he felt like he was too underweight and hustled for the NBA, so he stayed in college. He passed up going to Boston. Matter of fact, play that real quick, and I'm gonna finish up what I say. Play that right there.
Oh yeah, that $1 million briefcase.
Yeah. That part right there. Yeah, but yeah. Thing is, until that footage come up, I'm a wrap. So
now we have Wembanyama. Now we have guys your size that can handle the ball. When you see guys like that play, what goes through your mind? No, you probably did it first. I'm going to say this for Spencer Hayward because he said, Ralph, you got to tell him. I said, what do you want me to tell him, Spencer?
That you was the bad dude.
I was all right. I was all right. I may have been before my time.
Okay.
But the game has evolved. Wemby is going to be good.
Yeah.
They need to slow him down a little bit.
Okay.
Because his body's not ready for 82. You understand that.
Right.
But he's got a great attitude. He's in a great position, right? But, you know, I can dribble, shoot. I wish I could shoot more threes. I might not have shot only about 100 threes in my career.
Right.
They might shoot 100 threes in 2 games.
70% of his buckets are dunks. Here's Wemby. Step back, long two is good for Vic.
I'm gonna cut this off so y'all can narrate. Go ahead.
Yeah, now you know. Hey, look, love Ralph, but Wemby, I can honestly say, look, there's times when once or twice I'll see Wemby do something that remind me of Ralph Sampson, like when he put the ball behind around his back and dunked it or laid it up and stuff. I've seen Ralph do that same exact move. You know what I mean? But Wemby right now is like the maturation of that DNA. That DNA has evolved. You know what I'm saying? Ralph could have played in this era easily. All right, easily, especially if you time warped him. The abuse that he took coming up in the 80s and early 90s, because he only lasted 9 years because of his knees, right? He definitely would have thrived in this era here. Too strong for them down low, and he would have been most likely able to hit that three-pointer. All right, most likely. But those are hypotheticals. Right now, I got to give credit where credit is due. Wemby's never seen him play. And Wemby is definitely the maturation of that DNA of the 7-foot-plus baller that can handle the rock like a small forward. In Wemby's case, maybe a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's the maturation. Absolutely. And he's exciting to watch, man. Exciting.
Do you think he'd been able to play back then? Because he's supposed to be a true center back then, and then he has handles now. But do you think they would let him try to dribble back then?
No.
We were just talking about that on the phone. Hell no.
No. Because Ralph, not this kind of dribbling. This whole thing where you pull it back and do an in and out. Bill Fitch wasn't going to allow that. Sampson, if you look at when Sampson handled rock, it was dribble, pass, catch, layup, dunk. He'll bring it down once or twice, but just, it was great for a guy his height to be able to just dribble, drive the ball. You know what I'm saying? What Wemby is doing is like complicated, like in and outs and behind the backs. Like he's dribbling like he's 6 feet tall, honestly. You know what I'm saying? At this point. When he first came in the league, he wasn't handling the ball like this. Not this way. You know what I mean? He could dribble. He was closer to Ralph at that point. But right now, he is the maturation of the Ralph Sampson DNA for certain. For certain.
Yeah.
And
this dude, man. This dude is phenomenal, man.
He's phenomenal. I can admit it. You guys were right. I was wrong.
Do you think sports science can help this dude stick around for a little while? Because these big old 7 feet people, man, they don't last very long. Their body get the grinding and them joints get to going crazy and from the grinding, and they don't last long. You know what I mean?
I mean, they said he's had a trainer since he was little. Both of his parents are professional athletes. You know what I mean? He's had a specific diet since he was young. So I don't, and I guess it's ill because it's just like somebody who's kind of like been primed for this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all saw like the clips of when he was like little, like 12 years old, looking like a freaking beanpole playing with other kids. You know what I mean? He was like 12, like 6'6", tripping over, looking like a baby deer tripping over his feet and stuff. But it's like it's like, I guess it seems like he was primed for this, and he seems like somebody that wants to be a great player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get those guys like Benoit Benjamin. You get those guys that might have the physical gifts or whatever, but they don't necessarily have the drive. But this dude is going to, on his time off, he's going to train at Shaolin Temple. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
going to Haki, going to work with the Dream.
Yeah, he definitely changed. He definitely changed the perspective. I like the fact that even his rookie year, before he put on the 20 pounds, you seen that he had the fire, that hunger, man. It was just automatically there for him. That's what I think is gonna make him one of the greatest players ever, man.
Yeah. What really set it off, man, I told Mark about this. What set it off for me was that when they played in the Olympics, when France played the U.S. in the Olympics, and he was balling, he was doing his thing, but they lost. But after the game, bro, he was in tears. He was crying. He wanted it bad, bro. And you could tell like at that point it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get every single one of y'all back. Yo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
It's
know,
gonna
like
be
and like and the thing and to close out with that, my take, and I said like I said, I'm going to do a deeper dive on Samson and No More Props They Want Property, because I have, you know, legit material that I feel makes that a good segment. But the thing is this, I think what separates them ultimately is decisions. Wemby decided a long time ago, and then too is where he was raised at. I mean, he was a pro before he came here. If I'm not incorrect, please correct me if I'm wrong, Av. Was he not a pro before he came here?
yeah. He was playing on a
Right.
pro team.
He was playing on a pro team. So it's a whole different culture over there, you know. Samson and Isaiah Thomas got props for playing, I believe, in the Pan American Olympics, I think is what they called it. Next time I come, I'll make sure that I have the proper name, but I believe it's the Pan American Olympics. They were the only two high schoolers to do it against these pros from overseas. You know what I'm saying? But for Wemby, he became a pro. You know what I'm saying? At a very young
his
age.
was even it was kind of different. Like he went to a team, but it was kind of like he didn't go to like Real Madrid, like one of the big European. He went to like a specific team that was kind of like, you know, it was very closely kind of guided in the process.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Good point. And you see, like, it's decisions, right? At the end of the day, it don't matter. It's decisions that are made. You know what I'm saying? It's what you have, it's what you do with it, right? Samson stayed too long in college because he kept worrying about what? Everything he just said that Wemby got to worry about. The weight, the physicality, the strength to be able to play 82 games. You know what I'm saying? So while he's in college worrying about that, he passed up Boston and $100,000 in a briefcase to start off with. He passed that up, and that was a championship he just passed up.
It wasn't 100. It wasn't 100. It was $1 million.
$1 million, okay. $1
million in the briefcase.
Let's make it even worse now. $1 million, okay,
But
in
you,
a briefcase.
but look,
right?
you gotta look at it like this. Them big boys back then, when he was coming out, that's the one reason why he didn't want to come out, because it was too big down in there. You gotta look at all them people. He got Maurice Lucas, people like that, or
Daryl Dawkins, Moses Malone,
stuff like that.
Artis Gilmore, who they said was the strongest guy in the NBA. They said Artis Gilmore was the strongest guy at the time.
I think Terry Cummings was.
Okay,
that dude was
that.
different. That dude was different right there.
Copy that. So you had these, you know. So this is the thing. So he passes up with Boston, $1 million in the briefcase and everything. He passed that up. There goes a championship. He passes up the next year to go with the Lakers in '82. James Worthy became the #1 pick. The Lakers were thirsting to get Sampson on the team with Kareem. Thirsting. Like, honestly, the most fun I've seen on the court with Ralph Sampson is when he played with Magic in the All-Star game. The passes Magic was feeding that dude. Imagine if that was in purple and gold. Imagine. So he passed up Boston. He passed up the Lakers. These are championship teams of the 80s. He lands in Houston. Wemby, he took the bull by the horns right away. And so far, it's paying off. And I hope that I wish him health. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to close the floor on my part with that.
Dope. So, y'all, Av, you almost ready for your joint, for your seg?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's keep it pushing. All right, so just like the title of the promo says, let's talk about these standouts that started the year. We talked about the alien, that's one of them on the vet side. Y'all want to talk about some rooks? Av, take it away.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about some of the ones that aren't getting a lot of love. Like, obviously, VJ Edgecombe is killing it in Philly. You know, we've all been watching Flag. We all know, you know, Dylan Harper is balling. But I kind of wanted to talk about some of these other guys. We could start off with Coward on the Grizzly.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, actually, you do whatever video you got up first. Easiest one that you can.
Yo, that name just cracks me up every time, dude. Every time.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate.
You know, somebody's going brand him, and they're gonna call him, and they're gonna throw the in front of that. You know that, right?
That's a bad game.
The coward. It's gonna happen. That was a coward 3.
Let's see who we got first. Trey Johnson. Yeah, shooting guard. He's on the Wizards. 6'6" shooting guard. He's giving you like 15 points a game. Nice. Obviously, the Wizards are kind of a mess, you know what I mean? But he's been doing his thing. It's a player to keep an eye on.
What stands out about his game? What's the best part of his game that you see so far?
For me, he's got a nice touch. I think he'll fill out more. You know, like for a shooting guard, 6'6", and right now it's kind of a nice size. I think he's got the frame of like a NBA kind of wing to fill out more. But it's the shooting. It's mainly the shooting for me. They'll have opportunity there on the Wizards, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have much going on. Yeah. Hopefully one of these guys, some of those vets over there, kind of help them out and teach them some of the tricks of the trade, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're looking sharp out there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't watched the Wizards or anything. So yeah, good looks. Yeah, I know there's somebody over there to watch.
Yeah. They got CJ now, and they got oh my God, I can't remember his name. Giannis's boy, Middleton. So hope being guards, hopefully they give him some.
Oh, Middleton? Wow.
Yeah, they give him some info. But this is a kid I really like. I liked them coming into the draft. Jeremiah Fears. The jersey is hard. Zero fears. I think that's dope.
Oh, that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, he's a point guard.
They don't take advantage of that marketing. They stupid.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, he is playing for the Pelicans, so they might be stupid.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
13 points a game, 3 assists a game. Shifty point guard, gets to the rack. He's not, I think he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's not huge, like muscle wise, but he gets to the rim. He's getting a lot of time now because DeJounte Murray is still hurt. So when DeJounte comes back, he probably end up going back to the bench. But to me, he looks like that point guard of the future. But the Pelicans are not a well-run organization, so he might end up getting traded and end up elsewhere because they kind of suck top to bottom. I'm gonna be surprised if Dumars has a job still by the end of the season. Actually,
there goes Paul Dumars. Damn.
Yeah.
Great player, not great in front office, huh?
It's wild how that it's very rare for a great player to be a good coach or good GM or whatever. It's very rare.
Yeah.
I think that was the only thing Mike sucked at as a fucking owner.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah. That's why him and Barkley not talking no more.
Yeah.
Barkley said what you just said.
Yeah.
Told the truth.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, you check this kid out, man. Like he gets to the rim kind of easily. You know what I mean? I like him.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. Didn't he went to Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the thing with him though, the negative thing with him though was like people worried about his shot selection and stuff. But he's been doing his thing. And this is the guy. He's probably going to challenge for Rookie of the Year if he continues at this point. Cedric Coward, 16 points a game, shooting guard 6'6". He's a big 6'6". I think he's shooting. Last time I checked, he was shooting like 65% from the field, like 60% from three, like dudes hitting everything. It's a perfect fit since they traded Bane. You know what I mean? So they slid right into that shooting guard spot. And he's looking like he's gonna be their number, their 2 guard going forward. It's kind of unfortunate.
Look at the number. Look at the number that he's wearing.
Oh yeah.
He has some big aspirations.
Yeah. He's big though. He's got big ass hands. I noticed that too. But he's
sounds like somebody we knew that used to wear that number.
Yeah.
He's a gunner, dude. He's popping them threes like it ain't nothing.
And he knows. He just knows. It looks like he knows how to play. This is a kid too. That he started out in Division III in college, worked his way up, and right now he was actually supposed to be playing for Duke, but
oh wow,
but he hurt himself. I think he was at Washington State, played like 6 games and got hurt, and then just put his name in the draft. And the Grizzlies just they ended up with maybe the Rookie of the Year.
Homework.
Yeah,
they definitely did their homework.
This is those 2 are my picks. I like the Ayo kid on Chicago. He's averaging like 16.
Yeah, both of them. Neither one of them is rookies. Both of Ayo's.
Oh, okay. I thought they was rookies.
Nah. Actually, Ryan Rollins was part of the CP3 trade that got CP3 to Golden State. Like, he bounced around for a couple of years, but Rollins looked like he found a spot on the Bucks. Now he looks like he definitely found his role as a starting point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks because he's been balling.
Yeah, I liked his game against the Rollins. I liked him against the Pacers and the Knicks. He was responsible for giving both of them L's. He was handing out L's for sure.
Yeah, and Ayo Dosunmu, he's been there for a couple of years. He's improved a lot offensively. He initially was like initially like a perimeter defensive kind of guard. Bulls are balling right now. We're playing the Knicks. Are playing them right now. It's halftime. I think the Knicks are up like almost 10. But him and Giddey have been balling. The whole team been balling really on the Bulls.
68-62, start of the third. 11 and change in the third.
Damn, I said almost 10. That's very optimistic.
Nah, it was. It just was a little scoring thing.
Yeah. The last game, they made Giddey look like a freaking MVP candidate.
I don't know what they was doing out there in Chicago, but that's how it be when they go on them road trips. They'll go do something. Don't focus in on the game. Now they home, they doing work.
Yeah, Brunson just hit a 3.
Probably had to have a players meeting or something like.
Right.
Let's get it right, fellas. What we doing?
But yeah, I believe they're undefeated, right? Chicago still undefeated, unless not including this one.
Yeah, they undefeated.
Yeah, Chicago. I think OKC is the only other one.
Yeah, Chicago gutted themselves. They gutted their team. All the faces that were coming the face of Chicago is all gone.
Oh yeah, my man ain't out there with the Pelicans. The slim dude ain't out there with the Pelicans no more. They used to play against alongside Zion, the tall, slim one.
He's am I right or wrong? Is he not in Toronto?
Yeah, I think I seen him out there.
Ingram, talking about Ingram.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brandon
He's
Ingram.
good too.
Yeah,
He's
he's
in
in Toronto.
Yeah,
He's in
Toronto. He's good too. He's always been good.
I don't think he
Even
should have
when he
left
was a
LA.
Laker. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was a
shouldn't
Laker.
have
I
left.
felt like he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but they wanted to
Speaking of
get, they
former
wanted to get
Lakers,
Browse. So
speaking of former Lakers, you know what former Laker is balling right now, and former Knick, Julius Randle.
Oh,
I think
word.
I think he's at like 28 points a game and like 6 rebounds, and yeah, he's been balling.
I don't know, because Ant-Man was out. But
Yeah,
he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He getting some touches. He ain't
yeah,
had no other choice.
yeah, that's true.
Well, the good thing with Ant-Man though is if Ant-Man sees something working, he don't seem like the type of baller that would try to, type of franchise player that would try to, impose his will on the team and mess up the chemistry.
He's not gonna
He
go
doesn't
pout
come across.
like Morant.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna. You're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I think he actually wants to win.
for sure. Yeah,
I mean, technically, now that he's acquired such a proficient 3-point shot, he can leave the 2-point range for Randall to operate. I mean, it would be better for his career legs, as far as the condition of his legs. Going to the bucket all the time. It even wore down the great Michael Jordan.
since we were talking about white boys with no anti-gravity white boys,
Yeah.
the two best white boys in the league right now are on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luka and Austin
Reeves.
Austin Jeffrey Reeves. This Austin Reeves had like 50. What he had, like 55, 51 or whatever, one game, and then the next game hits the game winner over Gobert.
He balling.
Well, you know I like that because I can't stand Gobert.
They've been balling. Luka's only played 3 or 4 games, but he's averaging like 45 points a game.
You know what, guys? I wanna throw this out. I told my brother, and I think the Lakers need to realize. I would honestly I know it's not gonna happen, but at this point, the way the team chemistry looks right now, I think LeBron should be their third lead scorer.
I agree.
I don't know if it'll work out like that, but I think you're right. I think his role should be more the traditional small forward, power forward. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
He should be. I don't know if the third leading scorer, but definitely the third ball handler. You know what I mean? I think.
Yeah.
He should be more catch and shoot.
More like a finisher.
Yeah, more finisher, more catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Not necessarily playing a point guard as much.
He should fall back and play center. Fall back and play center.
No. But Ayton doesn't look horrible.
Nah, he doesn't look bad.
Yeah, for a long time, I felt like he should have changed his role, and not be so ball dominant. You know what I'm saying? He's getting up there in age. He's up there in age. You ought to just do the easier things, like just score the bucket.
All right,
Let
fellas.
these guys,
We're gonna move on real quick. I gotta get this in. This is about the 3rd week in a row. We were supposed to do Darkside of the NBA.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get one in this week. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Of course, it's appropriate being the season and all of the holidays and the festivities that just passed. If you rock with that type of stuff, I am going to show you guys something that we talked about in our planning a while back. I'm talking September, early October, and it is the dark side of the NBA, where we talk about unusual, crazy, cruel, vile stories, too crazy for TV type of stories that the NBA tries to bury. But of course, we know it by memory. We know it by where were you at when that happened. You know what I'm saying? And Av reminded us of the story of Bison Dele. I don't know if everybody remember that cat.
AKA Brian Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Played at Arizona.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I remember him. Didn't he play with Sean Rooks at Arizona?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of who was on that team.
They had a nice squad at that team, man.
Yeah, they had a few years, man, but they had a lot of players who were good. I think that was like the beginning.
I'm trying to remember because I think what's the dude name? He played with the Cavaliers. He had some good seasons. I think his last name was Mills.
Chris Mills.
That was
Chris
after,
Mills and Terry
that was
Mills.
that was after the Khalid Reeves time period, right?
Nah, before, but it was before. Look,
Word.
Yeah, he was actually on the Arizona team after the Sean Elliott era.
Okay. Yeah, definitely after the Sean Elliott era, right?
Yeah, right after Sean Elliott.
All right, well, let's check out the dark side of the NBA and let's see what happened with brother Bison Dele. Sad story, man. Let's talk about it. Dark side, here we go.
Disappeared. And to this day, he's never been found. See, this is NBA champion Brian Williams, who once had the largest contract in Detroit Pistons history. And although it's been over 22 years since he disappeared off the coast of Tahiti, there's still many more questions than answers over what happened on his boat. So Brian was selected 10th overall in the 91 NBA draft, and in 96 with the Clippers, he had a breakout season averaging 16 points per game. He then joined the Bulls in 97, where he averaged over 20 minutes per game in the finals. And he was an important reason why Jordan won his 5th title. Now in 98, Brian Williams switched his name to Bison Dele to honor his Native American and African roots, and that's also when he signed a $50 million 7-year contract with the Pistons. At 28 years old, the 6'11 center had all the potential in the world, but he just did not love playing basketball. And that's why in 2000, he suddenly retired from the NBA. He gave up $30 million of his contract so he could travel the globe. With only a backpack, he traveled through India, Indonesia, Europe, all these places by himself. And in 2001, when Michael Jordan reached out to him and asked if he wanted to play on the Wizards, Bison turned him down. Instead, he paid $1 million for a 55-foot boat in Australia, and he started sailing around the world with his girlfriend, Serena. But what he didn't know was when he left on July 6, 2002 from Tahiti to go to Hawaii, that would be the last trip of his life. 4 people left shore on that boat. Bison, his girlfriend, his brother Miles, and a captain. But only his brother, Miles DeBoard, returned. A couple months later, that September, Bison's boat was found repainted with a new name. There was also repaired bullet holes. Now, at the same time Bison was missing, his brother Miles was caught in Arizona impersonating him, trying to buy $150,000 in gold. Miles DeBoard then fled to Mexico and passed away shortly after from an overdose. According to Miles, his girlfriend, he told her what happened on that boat. He said the 3 others passed away because Bison started a fight. However, the evidence we have shows there was more to the story. Right before that final trip, Miles spent $200 on weights, and on July 7th from the boat, he made a mysterious phone call. Miles was broke, so was he doing it for his brother's money? Was he jealous of his older brother and didn't want to be in his shadows anymore? Unfortunately, we will never know, and for more stories, just drop a follow.
All right, we're back. Any thoughts
Cain and
on
Abel. Cain and Abel.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, if I remember correctly from a documentary that I saw a long time ago, what the one thing that Homeboy left out was that like after the situation, whatever occurred that had occurred, the dude was impersonating his brother to the point that the girlfriend's family was calling to find out, they were trying to find their daughter or whatever. And he was impersonating Brian Williams and saying that they were doing this and doing that, you know what I mean? Lying for reasons of why she couldn't get on the phone and all that. So definitely a wild story, bro. I did not know, however, that he ended up dying of a overdose. I didn't know about that.
The brother, right?
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah. Crazy. Probably grief stricken too. Like when you do some savage shit, man, that plays a part on your
that stays with your soul.
Yeah, your telomeres and your health and your overall, depression and all that. You can't just swallow that and keep it moving. That jacks you up.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Y'all want to do one more? Or y'all want to kind of shut it down from here? How y'all feel?
One more.
Let's go. Let it go.
All right.
One more.
All right, we got one more in the kitty. Give me 1 second to pull it up. All right, here we go. This one is about Birdman. Everybody remember Chris Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his story and what happened to him. This is his fateful story. Let's check this out. Darkside of the NBA. Here we go. Wrong one. Give me a sec.
Classic track.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
That was a whoa moment for real. All right. Turns out I can't find that file, so I'm not gonna keep the folks waiting. It's been a good show.
Let me put you about before you get off. Quran Tuesday, 7:30 ESPN Plus. If y'all can catch them.
Okay.
Yeah, starting off the Wichita State career. Tuesday, 7:30.
Yeah, we'll support for sure. Dope.
No, looking forward.
Yeah, looking forward to it for sure. That sounds hot. Any links to it or any ways that we could like
Right now, I just is ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus. All right.
Yes.
Let me see if I can get the link to it after they do it, and maybe I'll show some portions of it on the show next week.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope. All right, Ab, we had a great show, man. Check us out, bro.
All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Don. It's been a great show. We're enjoying the season. Hey, for everybody out there, have a great week. Don't suck like the Pelicans. And peace and love, man. And the bonus.
Peace, brother.
Peace.